Newcastle United haven't been in the Champions League since 2003, but they're back. Hello, folks, and welcome back then to Glory Hunter with me, DoctorBenjy FM. Good to see you. I find you very well. We've kicked off the season, and as you can see from the league table from the off, it started off rather well. After the 3-0 win over Swansea, we followed it up with a very last-gasp goal versus Manchester United. A 1-0 win over them. Isaac with a 94th minute finish from close range. A 2-1 defeat to Aston Villa. Not ideal, but Mitrovic got himself on the score sheet, so we'll take that. 3-1 over Brighton. Came up next then. Bellingham, Torres, and Mudryk on 67. Did I say Mudryk? That was the noise. Mudryk. Sorry, on 67. He scored again against Everton, and a 2-0 win over them. Paulo Dybala on 55 this time, rounding it off. And you can see then, it's gone rather well for the boys. The defeat to Aston Villa at home especially is a bit irritating, but 4 wins from 5, we'll take that every single time. And Southampton to come today then before our home trip to Fenerbahce. They will be travelling to St James's Park, and you can see from the Champions League group then, that's what it looks like. I don't know if it's based on seeding. PSG didn't, because PSG had such a bad season last season, they won like automatically in the Champions League this time around. So they've had to qualify. They've already played, 4 matches? I think it is. We can probably check actually. How many matches have they played? Yeah, they've already played 4 matches in the Champions League. It's fair to say they've had a pretty strong start. They were very close to being eliminated from the Champions League by Feyenoord. So well done to them. But Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe are still there. So they're probably still quite good. What does it mean for us then? Well, we've got a host of Champions League games, and what I'll very briefly do then is remove all of these so you can see that's the teams we've got to face then. Fenerbahce, Dynamo from Croatia before we play PSG, Juventus, Dynamo Kiev in there as well before Milan and the 2 Madrids. Like it's not an easy start to life in the Champions League once again, but I am looking forward to it. Nonetheless, I can say then Southampton to come today, and team-wise, like this, I rarely show you the team graphic, but it's a really good demonstration of how things have gone. We've had a little injury recently to Declan Rice. He should be back for this one, so he goes back onto the bench. But the 3 players in the middle of the pitch so far, Kamarius, Bellingham, and McAllister, are struggling to find any impact. It's at the back of the pitch, at the top of the pitch, bottom and top of the pitch, where it's been most impactful. Then you can see the guys up front have actually been contributing quite heavily so far. Goals for all of them, assists for the majority. And yeah, we're seeing a little bit of creativity from midfield, and the defence have been really, really strong so far, which has been great. Again, that midfield, I want to see a little bit more out of all of them, and so far we've not really seen that. We've been playing around a little bit with the way in which they position themselves on the pitch and where they sit, of course. And I've just noticed in the game against Southampton they're about to play, I've actually got a few fitness issues amongst the team. So Mudryk's actually going to step out for this one, and Richarlison I think is probably the most obvious choice. He's featured far more than Maximin so far this year, and Gamara's out for a just about fit Declan Rice. I think we'll be okay. Again, will it kick off the bench at some stage maybe for Declan Rice or Jude Bellingham? I've got another example for us. And again, because of the versatility we've got, we can change them all around. Look at this. Look at the background. Oh God, I've nearly moved. By the time you next see me, I'll be pretty close. So lots going on in the house of Ben, but at the same time, lots going on for Newcastle United. So let's get back to it then and go into this game away at Southampton. It's a Friday night kickoff, so we have a chance here to go to the top of the league table if we win it. Some nice connections across the pitch already. Declan Rice and McAllister, of course, have kept that from last season, and Baku and Dybala are developing that too. We've changed Dybala to an attacking role, so he just stays that little bit further up, and we'll see if we notice a few of those moments today. One thing I would say about Richarlison when he's come on, and it's been quite often that I've brought him on, we saw it a little bit last episode, his ability to carry the ball is really, really impressive, like as good as anyone else in this entire team, but we're seeing him do it far more often, I would say, which has been really, really pleasing so far. There's the Southampton side then. Nick Pope is in goal for them. He was our only sale on deadline day. I did mention he would probably go, and he did, and now we play against him. So what if he keeps a clean sheet, fair play. If he lets a few in, we can assume that he's done it as a favour for me. Here we go then. What can Nick Pope in goal, what can possibly go wrong? They've got Bamford up front, Bruno Larsson's in the side as well, Jesse Lingard in behind. It looks like a team ready to be relegated. All right, then away from home, we will start on positive. Like there's been a conversation between myself really of whether we should do this away from home or not, but actually I think with the quality we've got now in the team, we can probably afford to be a little bit more forward thinking and almost like catch teams off guard, right? It's when you're the home team, you normally expect to have the best of the play and the most of the play. But again, when you've got so much quality, you want to try and make that dominate every game you're in, as Southampton head it forward and Mendy brings it down. And now, again, an opportunity for us to maybe create something. You'd hope so. Bellingham, as you can see now, pushed far further up, playing off, oh my God, Dybala's gone down. He's clearly pulled something, I would imagine, and there's a chance for Southampton as a result. He's waving on for hopefully for some assistance as there's been a goal. Jesse Lingard, what a way to concede. And it's quite nice, really, that you got to see it because it's quite a rarity. Paulo Dybala, they didn't kick it out. I mean, they don't have to kick it out, but Dybala, you can see, goes down, he's waving people over to try and support him. But Southampton, play to the whistle. Jesse Lingard takes advantage. And what is the situation with Dybala now? Is he actually injured? Or, wait, he's not even actually, is he actually, is he not injured at all? He's injured, but he feels he can shake it off. Oh, okay, yeah, fine. No, it's fine. It's fine, I guess. We'll keep an eye on him. It doesn't even have like the orange injury, never mind a full-on injury. So I think he's okay. They're now exploiting that side every chance they get. And Dybala, despite being injured, is sprinting back. Jesse Lingard's made it 2-0. Is that going to count? They've got Bruno Larson on the floor now. It feels like there cannot be a goal unless a player is injured and on the floor. If that's the new rule, I really wish I'd been made aware of it. Are they going to punch the skies or is this going to be disallowed? I think it's going to be disallowed. Yeah, no goal. Bruno Larson is getting some medical attention. He actually seems far more hurt than Dybala ever was. And again, pulls up. So it must be so. Oh, bloody, that is a very, very breaking news. It doesn't count. Okay, so I don't know if they've taken Bruno Larson off. I didn't see anything happen on that far side. But of course, if Dybala is struggling on that side, it only makes sense that their player does too, to keep it fair. Bowlers in. They've gone close a couple of times. We might have to sort of, I don't know. I'm going to play slightly more risk-free, I'm going to say. But at the same time, speed things up a little bit. I don't want to, risk-free means not as much risk, doesn't it? Yeah, sorry. Am I okay? Honestly, unless it's a conversation about boxes and rapping, then I really don't know what's going on in the world. There's Richarlison there. I was rave about his ability to dribble with the ball, to control it at the first time. That would be helpful. Mendy. I mean, what if I just... Oh, God. That is a £60 million mistake on that left-hand side. And Southampton are 2-0 up. Well done, everybody. So the first goal is because Dybala's forgot how to, forgot to stay on his feet, essentially. And this goal from Mendy, I don't know what he thinks he's doing, considering he's left-footed and going towards the bottom. I mean, I don't know. Bellingham's having like an interesting game as well. I mean, what we're going to do is make us a little bit more combative in midfield, take away all these playmaking duties at the moment and just make them like regular midfielders, just to try and get them involved in this game a little bit. I've punched my microphone onto a cross. Thing is, they've had really, not only did they have 2 chances, they were like obvious chances, really good chances. Richarlison's on a 6.3, having absolutely no impact. As Ramsdale, is this going to be a third goal? Are we good? I mean, do I need to, I feel like are we throwing? It feels like we're throwing the game. Southampton still forward on that right side, and Ramsdale finally catches the ball, rolls it out immediately. I mean, why not? More panic. The thing is that we've not had some sort of chaotic red card yet. So as long as we don't have that, I still feel like there's time in the game. We've played some lovely football this season. Not in this game. Dybala, a mistake by them eventually. Dybala goes for goal on the top of the net. The first highlight we've had. And what have we been doing? So at half-time, we're 2-0 down. Salvage a draw. Wow, inspiring. I mean, from what we've seen from some of these players, by the way, Richarlison, absolutely nowhere. Mudrik's not fully fit for this. He's coming on. The same, I think, might go for Isaac. Again, we've seen nothing from Mitrovic. Change of style a little bit for us in the game. Again, pushing on Jude Bellingham. Again, I can make him even more combative. And McAllister. Do I go double attacking midfielders just to drive forward? Again, Isaac's going to be playing more last man now, so the space of Mitrovic dropping in won't be as prominent. And in fact, Bellingham's had such a poor game. Joe Willock's coming on. That's how cross I am, viewers. Willock for Bellingham, I know. But Willock's energy, his pace, that sort of stuff might actually be what we need in this game just to get a bit of a grip of it. Has he got the technical ability? He's giving the ball away immediately. I want to get me out. This is one of those situations. If I stood off, I would be out of the room. I'm hoping to bring back the standing up version of me very soon. Once I've got rid of all the box. I can't really go anywhere at the moment. I'm boxed in. Are they going to score? Are they going to score a third? Is that what I'm waiting for? Oh my God. Okay. I hate myself. 3-0. Just the 3-0 against Southampton, who have had a pathetic start to the season, frankly. What happens here? Does it just flick off my goalkeeper? Deflected over Aaron Ramsdale by my defender. By Mendy again, I think. He's having a stormer today. Him and Baku and Pau Torres, another shocker. Southampton, not another goal, surely. I mean, we've got a Champions League after this. I was looking forward to the music. Not anymore. Not anymore. Dybala, what's he going to do from here? He's got, I mean, quite nice hold-up play from Dybala, who's had, again, a quiet game. Shook off the injury that cost us a goal towards the beginning of the game. As Isaac now, half an hour to go. Look, if we get a goal now, then it's not over yet, is it? It's not dead. As Isaac, Nick Pope having the quietest game of all time. So that's good. I'm changing how I'm sitting because I'm cross. So I'm sitting, look, I'm still here, but I am sat further back now until Pau Torres. Also, they've just done like the final update for Football Manager this year. So I guess we're not getting an improved match engine anymore. As Isaac there, they've made headers worse. So Pau Torres will not be getting 25 goals this season. I don't want to say that my Glory Hunter series was a factor, but if they'd watched it, they definitely changed it. Well, the time ticks away, and if I could sub all of them off, I probably would. Guimaraes is going to come on, I think, in the middle for Declan Rice. Yeah, we've brought on Anderson as well. That's how sad I am, viewers. And this will be the last video as well, recorded in this house, and it's included a 3-0 defeat to Newcastle, to Southampton. Sorry, I forget who I manage now. The Alan Shearer derby. Don't know who I am. It has been absolutely turgid from us. This is the worst we've played all season. Even against Villa, like we were pretty competitive. Not in this game. Oh no. Southampton 3, Newcastle 0. Bring on the Champions League music. Yeah, I genuinely don't really know what's happened there. So good. Pope gets one over Newcastle. Blimey, a man of faith as well. Outrageous. Right, viewers, prepare your ears and use your eyes, because Guimaraes comes in for Rice then at the base of the midfield, and Mudryk returns on the left-hand side. He's been good this year, so maybe it was just a lack of him that caused the problems with the entire team. Here we go then. If we don't beat Fenerbahce, then resign, I think. Is that the only option? Oh, viewers. Get used to this. Oh, yeah. Get used to it. Sorry, obviously I don't know the words. I imagine there obviously are lyrics. From my understanding, it's just champions, right? The champions. You just keep saying champions. The champions. Completely disrespectful to the whole thing. Champions League. So there we are. Anyone at UEFA is watching. You're not watching, sorry. Oh yeah. I haven't paid for you to be here, so why would you care? They've had a shot from distance. Ramsdale with a good save, and it stays at 0-0. Gonna up the tempo a lot. I want to see us. After the last game against Southampton, which felt very, very low energy and actually just very poor in quality, I want to see a lot more excitement from the boys, as that's whistled in by Lincoln on that side. And luckily, I think we're going to defend this Derby quite well. He says that, hoping so, not knowing, of course. And yeah, we've dealt with it. Dybala, free kick about 30 yards out, just lofts it in towards Lacroix, off the bar, big chance, and we do not quite score it. Dybala again, finds Guimaraes again, it's not over yet, is it? Lacroix keeping the attack alive, back to Baku. Oh, no. Backtrack more like, start that again. Here we go, McAllister to Pau Torres. How good are headers this year? Ball play to the back post. There's Pau Torres. We're back, viewers. Champions League. Lovely stuff. And we're back in business. Lincoln to Crespo. Crespo to Alte. Do you reckon they change songs like that? Again, Newcastle, so you can do Anton Deck-based music. I'd like to think that Turkey have got their own version of that, where they sort of, I don't know what it would be, but I'd like to think so. Mendy on this side, far better at running forward than he is defending, apparently. As some nice control. Really widens the pitch when he goes out that far as well. Bellingham back inside, playing over the top. There's Mudryk. We missed him last game, and that's why. I mean, goodness gracious me. Mudryk with an unbelievable goal. And you'll notice there, I don't say his first name because I cannot pronounce it. I assume it's Champions League. 2-0 up then, looking good. 35 minutes gone. Can we have another one, please? As Dybala cleared away this time. McAllister gets up though. Mitrovic out to Baku on that side. If he can get the ball back across, can he? Goes to the byline, and I'm glad we got to watch that. I mean, the tension here as the goalkeeper kicks it out. He goes long towards where Baku just was, and now Baku doesn't really know where he is. He's sort of coming and going. Played forward again. Lacroix, again, having two really good aerial defenders is very handy for us. As Mitrovic is just watching the game go by, just enjoying the fact he's been allowed to come today. He didn't have to pay for a ticket, did he? So he's just sitting up front. At some point, he probably will score a goal, but as of yet, we've seen very little from Mitrovic. And he's involved now, is he? On that left foot, and there it is. There's the goal. I mean, easy this, isn't it? Football Manager, easy. And they should play Southampton. Incredibly difficult. Very hard should be the difficulty level on that. An away game against bottom of the table, like not bottom of the table, but you know what I mean? Like relegation candidate Southampton. Jesse Lingard playing. How old is he now? 35? Oh, 35. You saw couldn't win? No, I couldn't. He's probably like 31. But, you know, been around a bit, hasn't he? Mudryk again. I mean, look at this now. Unbelievable. Players in the middle, striving forward. He is the difference. That's not a shot, is it? Dybala heads towards goal. Off the bar again. We've hit the bar twice now. Right, into the second half. The team talk was keep doing what you've been doing, because that's obviously working. So just keep doing more of that. As McAllister this time intercepts. Nice to see the midfield getting involved in this game, opposed to the last one where they decided to have a day off. Dybala into mid. Oh my, he's let it go. Now, that is interesting because Mitrovic was almost certainly offside, but was Mudryk? That's what we're going to find out. As he comes to that left wing position, they seem quite confident, my boys, and they shouldn't be because they've disallowed. But let's have a look at this. I want to see it again. So UEFA, please, let's see this. Is Mudryk also offside when the ball's played? Well, interestingly, no. Now, Mitrovic doesn't touch it. Is he interfere? I guess he's interfere. In my world, I actually don't think that should be a goal. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. It's like a forum. And while you're on your way down, leave a like on the video. I've been doing this 10 years, nearly forgot what the terminology was. So yeah, feel free to get involved. Baku, referee, through the back of him. That's what it should be called. As they flick it away, not given, and Baku has to get up and then trundle back, probably protesting to the linesman or the assistant referee as they're now known. As Dybala goes forward, played it back across. There's Mitrovic. It's a brilliant save from the goalkeeper. It's like he was a hockey goalkeeper. Oh, hello. McAllister corner. Sorry, let's get excited for this because we all know what's coming. There's Pau Torres. What? They can jump? Since when have they made it so defenders can jump? That's not what I'm here for. That must have been the update. Must have been the update because that's not been the case before now. All right, looking good, feeling good. Of course, the Champions League, something we have to win at some point in this series. Is Dybala. Oh, it was the keeper there who's done brilliantly, says his mum and dad as he catches it. All right, throw in. 73 minutes on the clock as Baku finds Mitrovic. And he's going to play it off the legs of the defender and lose it. So clearly been working on that in the on the training ground. But we do get the ball back because they've given it away. Then there's McAllister. The keeper comes and claims very, very well. He's having the game of his life despite conceding 3. There's been some genuinely excellent goalkeeping from him. So, you know, give him the credit as Lincoln brings it forward. Lacroix, I've got to say, you've not really seen it because I don't really talk about defensive highlights too often. But Lacroix has stopped absolutely everything. Positioning, ability to stop it from happening. Really, really good as... Well, he didn't get there again, but the pressure was enough. And now Mudryk brings it forward into McAllister. Oh, lovely ball. The perfect weight on it too. Mitrovic makes it 4. I feel for this keeper, really, because he's actually, I gotta say, he's been pretty good. And honestly, after the last opposition keeper was quite smug, if I'm honest. Nick Pope, if you're watching. Yeah, annoying. 10 minutes to go as it's ticking away. And obviously, this is a league table. So I'm looking around the grounds. Juventus, they're going to top the league, which is really annoying because obviously I've only scored 4, but that's going to conclude there. The Champions League. We're far better in Europe, it turns out. And of course, we are the holders of the Conference League. So give it up, everybody. Why are you all just looking at me silently? Okay. All right, lovely stuff then. As that's the Champions League basically completed. Some money in the bank for that, which is actually, you know, brought in legally, so that's good as well. Sorry, just in case any lawyers are watching, all of it's brought in legally, so don't. You can see then they're second in the league table, and we've got 2 league tables now to go off of. So if we go to the competition screen, my favourite screens, you can see there, look, the top 4 in both, which is one of them. It's not relevant. Take care, everybody. See you soon. Back next week. If it's gone well, the background will look exactly as it's looked always. If it's gone badly, it won't. So, bye everyone.